Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Yo soy Moodryc y seguimos en The Town of Light. Lo habíamos dejado en esta parte. Conseguimos las pertenencias que nos había dado nuestra madre que nunca nos llegaron. Las cartas que estaban ahí que nunca nos llegaron. Y leímos también nuestras cartas que enviamos en su momento que nunca llegaron. Porque básicamente son unos hijos de puta. Así que vamos a ver cómo sigue esto.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
Ok, vamos a buscar a Charlotte. Le habíamos dejado sobre unos focos blancos arriba de la silla de ruedas, acá. Me da escalofríos.
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders. I only obeyed orders. Charlotte got away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us. I only obeyed orders. Mom won't leave us alone. Charlotte didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Deberíamos entenderlo como que murió ahí o...
What was that doctor writing,
No.
sitting at his desk?
Tenemos que ir a ver qué escribió. A ver. Acá hay algo.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries.
O sea,
They've
estaba
kept her
sola.
tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
O sea que estaba sola. Sí, son solo producto de mi imaginación. ¿De qué realidad estamos hablando? Somos nuestros recuerdos, sean reales o no. Uff. Parece ser que no existía Amara. Lo que pasa es que no entiendo de qué manera responder esto. Si de parte de alguien que quiere hacerle creer que en realidad es producto de su imaginación, o resolverlo a su manera, dentro de su misma locura. Vamos a elegir somos nuestros recuerdos, sean reales o no. Porque son los recuerdos de ella, por más de que no exista esta persona.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Maybe I answered someone back rudely, yes, and people get on my nerves at times, but delinquency? And prostitution? No, why? Why say a thing like that? The old doctor tried to understand, but this one just labels you without thinking, or even trying to comprehend. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they succeeded. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
Con esa terapia solo intentaban confundirnos. Y vive Dios que lo consiguieron. Bueno, eso está mal traducido. Y vaya Dios que lo consiguieron. O sea, era como si quisieran inocularnos la locura. Era el único tratamiento que podían ensayar con todos los que erais. ¿Qué iban a hacer para controlar ese infierno siendo ellos tan pocos? El fin siempre justifica los medios para aquellos que tienen el poder. La B, no. ¿Qué iban a hacer para controlar ese infierno siendo ellos tan pocos? Esto no. Esto no, porque es como que no. Hay otras maneras de tratar estas cosas, no tiene que ser de esa manera. Y no era el único tratamiento que podía ensayar, tampoco. Creo que no, hay otros motivos para poder tratar con gente así. No debería ser tan crudo. Vamos a elegir la C por descarte.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully.
Así es como ocultan la realidad, lo planifican todo con mucho cuidado. Quizá no se refiere a Renée, o al menos a esa Renée. Si todo bien planificado, la institución debía protegerse. No, eso no. ¿Por qué ocultarlo? No recuerdo que tuviéramos miedo. Nadie pensaba que valieras para nada. Creo que la A. Quizá no se refería a Renée, o al menos a esa Renée. No.
June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Aquí descargaban la miseria humana y la encerraban para que el mundo pudiera olvidarse de ella. No. Por lo que respecta a la sociedad, las personas de aquí ya no eran seres humanos. Lo más importante era que permanecieras callado. No te acuerdas de lo que sucedió cuando llegaron las cartas. ¿Cómo vas a juzgarlo? Solo Dios conoce el sufrimiento del que te liberaron. Es muy confuso esto. Aquí descargaban la miseria humana y la encerraban para que el mundo pudiera olvidarse de ella. Bueno, vamos a elegir la A.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Me parece que no existió nunca, Mara.
We can look for her things in the storeroom containing the bundles of the patient's belongings on the upper floor.
En el almacén. Claro, donde buscamos las de Renée antes. Allá en el fondo.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain.
A ver.
Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
Ok, existía entonces.
Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed? March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renée arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized.
¿El diario de ella?
You see, she remembers the first time we met.
Sí, el diario de
I talked to
Amara.
her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her, because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renée barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renée. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving, and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. That's why they wanted to make her disappear from my life. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward.
O sea que había una enfermera amiga de Amara que iba a cuidar de nosotros.
Let's look for signs of the nurse in the nurse's room on the upper floor.
¿Esta es la enfermera?
She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renée was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renée couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
Maragliano era otro pabellón de por aquí. Sigamos los letreros. Quiero agarrar eso. A ver.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renée. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
Logro desbloqueado, obsesión. Nuevo capítulo.
Let's follow the hearse until we reach the graveyard.
Ok. No sé para dónde se fue, creo que fue por acá. Acá está Charlotte.
There's Charlotte, my voice, my eyes, my ears, my very soul. Let's go and play together again.
No sé qué se supone que tenga que hacer con Charlotte. ¿Llevarla al auto capaz? Ya está, que seguir la luz.
My voice. To say what? Meaningless things. Be offensive to others and get into trouble. Eyes to see desperate people. In the mirror, the shadow of my former self. Gaunt, worn out. They're killing me slowly, day after day. My ears to hear screams, deliriums, threats, and false promises.
Tensión, hay más tensión ahora.
It'll be all right. Everything will pass. My soul, incapable of living. Of fitting into a world which it finds alien. It's moving further and further away from me, always further. Let's go and play together again.
Esto no, ¿no?
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes.
No.
I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
No. Una tijera. A Charlotte le dio.
Quante belle figlie, Madame Adoreo, quante belle figlie. So belle me le tengo, Madame Adoreo, so belle me le tengo. Re ne domanda una, Madame Adoreo, re ne domanda una. Che cosa ne vuol fare, Madame Adoreo, che cosa ne vuol fare? La vuole maritare, Madame Adoreo, la vuole maritare. Con chi la mariterebbe, Madame Adoreo, con chi la mariterebbe? Con uno spazzacamino
my schoolmates when the light's there. Renée's kind to Don Gino, but he always frightens me. I do a lot of bad things. I don't tell anyone, but Mom knows just the same. We learn so many things at school, and so we have to attend. How would we get on if we didn't? A blackbird's eating my head. That's why it hurts so much.
5 de 17.
My baby Charlotte is so beautiful, and she's so good. But Renée isn't. When I was small, I never used to eat. Poor mother.
7.
Mr. Onofrio is so nice. I'm bad because I'm not kind. Mom always has to work because it's so cold in winter. Mr. Onofrio helps Mom. How would we manage if he didn't? There are a lot of them. They want to hurt me. They fly. Even Charlotte can't help me.
11 de 17.
Mom works so hard because I have to eat, or I won't grow. What's happened?
No encontré todos.
What is this place? Maybe I'm dead.
Esto fue el principio.
I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. can't keep my eyes open.
Está cargando justo como cuando empezó. Ahora es diferente. Me están llevando el piso de abajo. O el piso de arriba. Nuevo capítulo.
My medical file again. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. There's only confusion. There were some who had scarcely seen me. They thought they knew me and understood what was happening to me and could decide about my life.
Claro, le trae confusión porque es como que es diferente a su realidad, pero tampoco es que esto sea la verdad, porque ocultan información y esas cosas. Acá no hay nada. Todavía deben haber estructuras así por el mundo. Eso es lo peor de todo. Casas abandonadas. Lugares así derrumbados. Ok, acá no se puede hacer nada. Espero que les haya gustado este video. Si les gustó, no olviden de darle a like, de compartir el video, de suscribirse y nos vemos en la próxima. Chau.